Welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about Raw and NXT. Dominic and JD versus Seth and Sammy. Why did this match happen? Well, the segment beforehand, Judgment Day, the Faces of War Games, all had a segment, and Damian Priest was like, "I'm the leader of Judgment Day." The Faces beat them in this match, and then lost in the main event because sorry, because Drew McIntyre interfered in the main event, by the way. So Cody and Jay did not win the tag belts, and and Drew McIntyre might be in Judgment Day now, but we'll see where that goes. Anyway, Otis versus Nakamura. You know who won this? Nakamura. Nakamura is gonna fight Chad Gable next week, and he's gonna beat him, and then Nakamura will keep racking up wins until he fights whoever he wants to fight. Piper Niven versus Tegan Knox. Tegan Knox beat Piper Niven. Why Tegan Knox beat Piper? Because Natty was out there, so she helped, and then Chelsea Green tried to distract, but obviously to no avail. Tegan Knox and Natty are probably going to wrestle for the tag team championships at some point, sometime soon, I'd imagine. Anyways, Tommaso versus Ludwig. Ludwig beat Tommaso because of Imperium's interference. You know how this goes. I'm sure Tommaso and Johnny will get a win over Imperium at some point. Anyways, Xylee knocks out Indy Hartwell because Xylee's doing that whole. Um, I guess her character now is I knock people out by kicking them in the head. Miz versus Ivar. Miz beat Ivar. Match was alright. He used the ropes to beat him, by the way, which I guess that's whatever. And then Jonah Bronson Reed attacked Ivar after the match, so they're gonna have a match next week. I'm certain of. And then we get to the tag title match, which I already talked about. Cody and Jay look great. Um, Judgment Day were great, but Drew McIntyre interfered. Claymore kicked Jay, and there you go. Judgment Day still tag champs. All right, NXT. Chase U, their week long run with the tag titles. 2 weeks. Sorry. I believe it was 2 weeks. Anyway, Chase U lost the tag titles back to D'Angelo family. And the Chase U section were starting to leave. And I'm like, so what is this scandal that's going to happen or come out of this? What's the evidence? So I don't know. Chad Gable challenges Noam Dar to a Heritage Cup match. So Chad Gable and Noam Dar are going to have a Heritage Cup match. Coming off of Supernova Sessions, that's where the challenge came in. Roxanne Perez got screwed over in a match, obviously. Lash Legend beat Roxanne, so Lash Legend's in the Iron Survivor Challenge. Not that she's gonna win it, because here's the other four. There's another four people, and then there's the weakest link, which is obviously Lash Legend. So yeah, she ain't winning that Iron Survivor. So one of those other three people are gonna win, because Kiana James, no, no way. All right. Uh, Trick Williams and Joe Coffey had an Iron Survivor, and Trick Williams beat Joe Coffey, even though Carmelo Hayes did try to help you, but he kind of screwed up on the help. So I was like, oh, is Joe Coffey gonna win because Carmelo Hayes didn't do what he was supposed to do, or made a mistake or whatever? Nah, Trick Williams won. Then we had the Brawling Brutes versus Out the Mud. Brawling Brutes beat Out the Mud. They did? I thought they lost. Reggie. Okay, yeah, they won. My bad. Anyway, Brawling Brutes beat out the Mud. And then we had Gigi versus Ariana Grace. Ariana Grace, Santino's daughter. For those are people that don't know, Gigi Dolan wins. Gigi Dolan beat Ariana, and then Charlie Dempsey challenges Eddie Thorpe to a match. So they're gonna have a match next week. Baron Corbin versus Wesley was our main event. Baron Corbin beat Wesley, and then Ilya Dragunov came out to make the save, and then he got hit with the end of days. So then Ilya Dragunov's like, "Oh, you want a title shot? You got it." So there you go. Ilya Dragunov giving out title shots to people that attack him. If you want a title shot, attack the champion. That's pretty much what that tells you. So yeah, that was NXT. That was Raw. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead, predict full gear. Jay White and MJF. MJF's gonna retain. Swerve and Hangman. Swerve will probably win that. Although storyline wise, he kind of shouldn't because he broke into a man's house. But anyway, MJF and whoever his partner is going to be versus the Guns. MJF and that mystery partner are going to win. Hikaru Shida versus Tony Storm. I think Hikaru Shida's going to retain. Sting, Darby, and Adam Copeland versus Christian, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. Obviously, the faces are going to win. Orange Cassidy and Mox. I can see Mox hitting the title back. Hangman and Swerve. I already said Swerve. The Golden Jets versus the Young Bucks. If the Golden Jets win, they get a tag title shot. The Young Bucks win, the Golden Jets can't team up anymore. So, Golden Jets are going to win. Statlander versus Julia versus either Ruby Soho or Sky Blue. It's going to be Sky Blue. And Chris Statlander is going to retain. That's what I'm throwing out there. Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus La Facción and Goronable. Roosh and Jolistico versus FTR. And FTR and House of Black. Kings of Black Throne. Oh, Ricky Starks and Big Bill are going to retain, aren't they? They have to. They literally have to, because if they don't, basically transitional champions. Anyway, and then I said MJF's going to beat Jay White. As far as when the Devil reveal is going to happen, could be at the end of the pay per view. Who is it? People are saying Adam Cole. Some people, don't know why, are saying Britt Baker. I don't know who it is. But we'll see. All right. Well, that's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Happy wrestling, everybody. See you guys later.